Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So today's video is inspired by the gorgeous and amazing and talented Hannah, or otherwise known as Smoky Glow, here on YouTube. She does a lot of beauty and commentary videos, and sometimes she actually combines them to make like beauty videos where she talks about commentary stuff. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be kind of taking one of her ideas and doing it here. And if you read the title of this video, then you already know this is called I Don't Have Time For. It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now, so apologize for the sleepy eyes, but this is just going to be me doing my makeup and talking / ranting about some stuff that I don't have time for, just because I think it's a fun idea to kind of like rant and just get out some, I don't know, things that you find annoying. If I see any comments about first world problems, yes, I know, they're first world problems. I know. This is just a fun video, you guys. I'm not gonna be going through each beauty product that I'm using, but they all will be listed in the description box. So if you're interested to see what I'm using, you can check them out there. But yeah, let's just get ready and start to rant together, shall we? The first thing that I don't have time for, and this one's a little bit more serious. Some of these are gonna be just like funny and like personal, but some of these are gonna be a little bit more deep, I guess. I figured we just kind of like switch it up and do a bunch of different things. So the first thing that I don't have time for is social media. And I am thinking of doing a video on this video talking about how I've left social media and how I haven't been back and what that's been like and why I did it and kind of what that journey, I guess, has been like. I'm so glad that I did. I know it's not for everybody, but I'm so glad that I did. Like when I hear about people talking about either social media drama or just stuff on social media, influencer drama, or like trending stuff, I'm very happy to just be like, yeah, I don't know, I don't have social media, and then leave it at that. I found that I enjoy my life so much more, and I enjoy the people around me so much more. And I've just realized that I don't have time to be sitting there scrolling and liking things and uploading things, and especially like Instagram and Snapchat. Snapchat always stressed me out. Like I always felt like I had to like respond to everybody and talk to them even if they weren't talking to me. Like, you know, when people would just send like pictures of their face, like that got so annoying, but I felt like I like had to. It was like a compulsion, and I have felt so much like calmer now that I don't have that. It's pretty unbelievable. Okay, this kind of goes along with the one I just talked about, but another thing that I don't have time for is keeping up with like clothing trends or like slang trends or like trends in general. And I don't know if this is because I'm 20 now and I just feel like there's bigger things that I'm like thinking about or worrying about or like, you know, just have on my mind. I don't know. I know I'm not that old, but I feel like turning 20, you're kind of like, okay, like my life is starting. I just find myself wearing whatever I want to wear, saying whatever I want to say when it comes to like slang things. Like I'll say stuff and my sisters will be like, oh my god, that's not even a thing. This provides me so much like serenity and like peace, just not keeping up with the trends and feeling like I have to wear a certain thing or look a certain way. And especially now that I'm not on social media, it really doesn't matter because I'm not posting anything anywhere, and if anybody sees me, it's like in real life. So I don't know, I just don't have time for it. I just want to say, like, I don't think it's bad to keep up with trends or to keep up with slang trends or to like social media or any of these things that I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I personally don't have time for them. I just want to make that clear because I feel like people get really offended these days, and I just want to make that abundantly clear that I'm not saying that you can't like these things or think that they're time worthy. This is just me. The other thing that's kind of related to social media that I've never had time for, and it used to like stress me out, but now I've just like let it go, is taking like modeling photos for Instagram. And okay, I've always been like kind of jealous of people that do this. Like they have like their friends, or like they have friends that are into photography, or they just have their regular friends like take professional like photos of them like posing in like cute outfits and like doing different things and like doing little photo shoots, and just I have never had time for that. I did it once for like my 19th birthday, and then once for like Easter, or like there's been a couple times that I've had my sister take photos for me, but I just like, I don't know, I just don't have time. Like I see people that have like all of these really like cool, like trendy photos for social media, and I'm like, when do you do that, and where did you get all these friends that are really good at taking photos of you? Okay, this one's gonna be a funny one and very much like a first world problem type of thing. I don't have time for waiting in line at the bank or the grocery store at all. Like, I am that person that no matter how many groceries I have, I will use self-checkout because I want to. Not all if that's me like fulfilling my dream of being a grocery store checker-outer from when I was a little kid. Like, grocery store checker-outer, oh my god, Amaya, it's called a cashier. I just like to get in and out and scan my stuff and see how much stuff is and just do it myself and like be done. Like, I don't know. And also, like, when I go to the bank, I always go through the ATM. If I'm depositing money, if I'm taking money out, like, it does not matter. I just always go through the ATM, and that's how I like it. That's how I like it. And like, I was talking to my parents about this, and they're like, I would never deposit in an ATM. And I'm like, really? Because that's all I do. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but I think it's interesting. I think this honestly stemmed from when my bank's lobby was closed during the COVID shutdowns. I think it's open now. I honestly don't know. You'd have to wait in line so long for a person, and I just was like, I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna do it myself in the ATM. Okay, so another thing that I don't have time for, and this is probably gonna sound very, I don't know, I feel like this might come off the wrong way, but I'm gonna explain myself. I don't mean it that way. I don't have time for like meeting tons of new people and like meeting tons of new friends. And that's nothing against people. Like, if I were to meet somebody and they were really nice and they wanted to like hang out or be my friend, like, I would have no issue with that, of course. But it's one of those things that I just don't go out searching for new friends. Like, there's people that love going out and like meeting new people and like all that sorts of fun stuff. And I've just learned that I'm just not one of those people. I'm very content just being friends with the people that I am friends with. I have my boyfriend, I have like a couple close friends, and that's good enough for me. I don't know, it's just never really been my thing. I've never been someone with like a big group of close friends. Just not my type of thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it comes from like me just like not wanting to like have to engage with everybody and like keep up with everybody's stuff and like make sure I'm making everybody feel a certain way, and there's always drama and stuff like that. I don't know. I actually feel like this is something that's a lot more common than I think it's made out to be. I think that there's a lot of people who just kind of feel like they need to make new friends because that's like the thing to do, and like to have a big group of friends, and like they feel rude if they don't. But I have honestly learned to be so just content with my life and the people in my life. And again, like I said, if I meet someone new, I'm not gonna be like, sorry, my friend group is closed. Like, no. Okay, another thing that I don't have time for ever is getting my nails done, like professionally done. I would always feel like really like nice when I first got them done, and then I would just get annoyed. Honestly, I would just get annoyed over the next few days about not being able to like do certain things because of my nails, or just being like afraid that they're gonna break, or like when they did break, like being like, okay, now like I either have to go get it fixed or just have a broken nail. Like, it was always one of those things that like I did because I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to like doing this, and I didn't hate it, but I've just learned that like I really don't care. Like, my nails are like really uneven and like short and like kind of crappy right now, and it's just like whatever. I have to wear gloves when I'm at work, and my hands are always like sweating and like it's hot, so my nails just kind of like disintegrate. So I've learned that like, I don't know, sometimes I just don't really care what my nails look like, and if they're long and I want to paint them, then like that's great, but I don't feel the need to like get my nails done constantly. I'm always jealous of people that have really, really cool nails or really nice nails all the time. I'm always like, oh my god, your nails are so pretty, and I'm always like, maybe I'll go get mine done, and then I just remember like the things that I find annoying about having nails, and then I'm like, nah, it's fine. All right, let's go into another kind of like deep one. Something that I don't have time for is trying to talk to people who will just not listen and who will always be like very judgmental. I used to really try to like convince people of things or share my opinion and kind of try to get them like on my side, and I've just realized that like why am I doing that? People have all of their own opinions, and I have my opinions and you have your opinions, and that's completely fine, and there's nothing wrong with either of our opinions. They're just that, opinions. And I know people who just are very stuck in their ways, and I see people that are like that, and it's one of those things that it's almost like trying to convince them otherwise is actually gonna make them more sure of their opinion because they're being defensive. So I've just like, I've stopped. I respect that you have a different opinion than me, and I want you to respect that I have a different opinion than you, and that's that. My boyfriend's dad sometimes has like these crazy like opinions on things that are just like don't make any sense, and there's times that I'll like try to like kind of like jump in and like tell him like, no, this is actually how it is, and like spit facts and stuff. And like I've just started to realize that he's really not gonna listen, and I'm just wasting my breath, and that he can have his own opinion, and that's fine. I hate when people think that their opinion is right, and if you have a different opinion than them, then it's wrong. There's like certain things that are more like objective, like if you say that anything like super racist or super like anything just super offensive against another like race or religion or something like that, like obviously just general opinions, I don't see the need to like try to convince people of things, especially people that are just obviously not gonna listen and they're stuck in their ways, and just let them be that way. If they're happy, that's fine, and even if they're not happy, that's them, it's not you. Just leave it alone. But I think this is something that a lot of people need to start doing, is kind of letting people just have their opinions, and that, you know, be fine. And it's really frustrating trying to like talk with someone or even like kind of defend your opinion when they clearly don't want to listen and they just want to tell you how it's going to be. And I just don't want to be one of those people. There's no reason for me to try to convince somebody of my opinion. Just let people live, okay? And this is kind of on the same track, I guess, but I've just stopped having time like defending my character or defending who I am as a person in certain circumstances. Like obviously if this is someone that I really care about who's questioning my character or like bringing something up about my character that they don't like or whatever, if there's some sort of issue like that, like then obviously I'm either going to defend my character or like listen to them and try to like make changes and really hear them out. But if it's someone who like I don't really know and who is going to make assumptions about me without even really knowing me, then why am I wasting my breath to defend myself to that person? It just doesn't make sense to me. And even people who do know me and still choose to like think different things about me that I like know in my soul are not true, I just don't have time to try to like defend it, because in the end you're wasting your breath. And yeah, maybe they will listen, but a lot of times people are just very stuck in their opinions, and I know who I am. The people who are the very closest to me know who I am, and that's what matters to me. And I feel like a lot of people will have more inner peace if they realize this. And honestly, in the end, if you're happy with who you are, like truly deeply happy with who you are, then what other people have to say is truly irrelevant. I had a situation happen the other day where someone was just like really going off to a friend about my unpopular opinion video and just really taking my words out of context and saying things about me that were just blatantly not true. And this was someone that like knows me but doesn't know me, and I was just honestly laughing because I was like, first of all, my video did what I wanted it to. I wanted it to get people to express their opinions and say how they felt, and I literally entitled the video Unpopular Opinions That Will Probably Get Me Hate for a reason, because I knew that they're unpopular and people probably will hate on them, and that's okay. I know that, putting them out on the internet, like I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it, like I know, and that's okay. You have your opinion, I have my opinion, freedom of speech. If you want to be mean to me, that's totally fine. Do I think that's a good thing that's reflecting on you? No. Am I going to like fire back at you? No. I like this person, I think this person's a fine person, I've never had an issue with this person. They apparently had a big issue with me, and honestly, I've learned to realize that usually when someone has such a big issue with you on something that is not that big of a deal, or they really want to take your words and twist them in a way that they were definitely never meant to be said, that that person's trying to look for a reason to dislike you or to be angry with you because of something either within themselves, or they're taking out their frustrations on you. And honestly, if people want to do that with me, that's totally fine. Like I said, I'm unbothered by it. You can go ahead and do whatever you want. That's totally fine. Again, that's your prerogative. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. Okay, that was kind of deep, so let's just do another fun one. Something I don't have time for is like going out dressed in a certain way. And that's very vague, but what I mean is like basically like going to the mall or going to the store like dressed, fresh to death. You know, I used to be very much one of those people who was like, oh my god, I'm going out to the mall, okay, I need to like look cute, or okay, I'm gonna be running errands, let me like look cute. And like sometimes I still do that just because I want to like dress up and like I'm getting out of the house, so I'm just excited. But more often than not, I'm just kind of like, I'm wearing clothing. Nobody's looking at me. Like, I'm not so important that people are like all looking at me and being like, what's she wearing? Okay, those shoes, oh, that shirt, cute. Short, but her makeup, hair, alright, she looks okay. Like, no one is sitting there analyzing me like that. My sisters are always like very excited to like get dressed up and like go out to the mall like looking all like trendy and cute, and like I think it's so much fun for them, and I love that they do that. But I just am usually the one that's just like, okay, I have a t-shirt on. Okay, so my makeup is done, and I feel like that's pretty like, it's a nice place to leave it. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you liked hearing things I don't have time for while doing my makeup. I kind of really enjoy doing this more like chatty video where I'm doing my makeup, but I'm not really like doing a makeup tutorial. I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun. Let me know what you guys think down below, please. I also want to do like one of those videos that's either like answering your assumptions about me or like commenting on your guys' unpopular opinions, but I don't know if you guys would want to see that, and I don't really have a way to like get you guys to like leave your things that you want to talk about because I don't have social media and I don't have enough subscribers to do the community tab. So I guess if you think that would be a good idea, leave it down below. I don't know, but yeah, hope you guys like this video. I will list everything that I have on my face down in the description bar, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in anything I'm wearing. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.